Hi everyone, so I've been assigned a new risk assessment to complete around cash flow timing, and I sit within the operations department within the organisation. What you'll notice on the right hand side is that I get a lot of in-context information around the risk in terms of how it rolls up from a risk hierarchy perspective, any previously completed risk assessments, and how we are currently performing against our risk appetite. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this assessment. It gives me the option to copy from a previous risk assessment result. We'll say no. And we'll work through the inherent assessment. Notice that we get guidance on the how we should be scoring each of these sections, and also the weighting, and that same information in terms of the contextual detail is available to me on the right. I can add any comments as I go through each of these questions, and ultimately, once I've completed my inherent assessment, based on the selections that I make, it will give us an overall inherent risk score. Second step is to look at our controls assessment, and we'll see for this particular risk we've got 3 controls that are in place, 2 of which are compliant, 1 of which isn't. So we will say for the first 2 these are effective, and for the second one it's ineffective. Based on that, it will give me a residual scoring which has come through as effective. And then the last bit is to then look at where do we want this to get to from a target perspective. So in the target assessment, I'm going to say minor. Unlikely. And that will give us our target risk score of low. I'm going to go ahead and select accept for this particular assessment. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to review and submit. Once I'm happy with my responses, I'll hit submit. That will then go to an approver. For the purpose of the demo, I've made that myself, but that could be anyone within the business. Now what we want to now look at is how can we use AI to enhance that process, so provide even more contextual information as part of that. So we've been using the ServiceNow AI capabilities, and we've added this summarize button at the top of the form. If I go ahead and click that, what it will do is it will look across that risk, all the latest information, and it will summarize exactly where that risk is currently, what it's related to, the last assessment scores. So it gives the user one place to go to get an overall summary of what they're working on. Thank you.